Hey everybody, it's Eric.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So, Glenda, the box, I was wondering what it was. When it came this morning and I opened it up, it was the Kickstarter for Escape from New York.
Eric couldn't even remember.
Well, there's about 3 or 4 that are like starting to deliver right now, so I wasn't really sure. And they told us back at the start of July about this one.
But how old is the Kickstarter?
October 2022.
Oh, that's not that bad. I'm thinking like 20 or 21.
So if you guys want to see what's inside,
stay tuned.
Alright, so Escape from New York. Kurt Russell, probably one of his more famous movies, Escape from New York. Sci-fi, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Sci-fi and lots of action and action.
So, back in October of 2022, Pendragon Games started a Kickstarter for Escape from New York. For those of you who aren't familiar, they had one of the Thing games, which also had the Norwegian Outpost. They had, God, what is it? Something Friday? We have a couple of their games. So
Friday something.
And
somewhere here.
What is the panda one that we got for free at Simon? Way of the Panda. So they have some games out there. When I looked on the website, there's about 20 or 30 titles, but this one, Escape from New York.
Eric's not going to let this pass because that's one of his favorite movies.
I do watch it a lot. Now, normally what we would do is open up the core box, but I went ahead and got the all-in. The only thing I didn't get were the card sleeves, and kind of, now that I saw what they were, I'm kind of regretting that, but it'll be alright.
It's not meant to.
We're going to go ahead and open up the neoprene mat. Yes, folks, it came with a neoprene mat if you got the all-in. So we will unroll this so that is what we're doing the unboxing on. As long as it fits in the...
There you go.
Alright, so...
You can smell it.
Do I have it upside down?
Brand new. Oh. Well, it depends who's looking.
Depends on which direction you're looking at it from. Alright, so that's the neoprene mat with the start point of the game. And what you do is as you move, certain actions allow you to open up adjacent map tiles. And so the game itself is a semi-cooperative, which means you're working together until a point. Now, you can continue to work together, but there's also a point that you have your own objectives that you can try and reach.
As an individual.
Right, and
okay.
I believe once you've got the main objectives plus your own objectives, you can leave the board and leave everybody else just, to die.
Oh, that's how you gonna do it, huh? Okay.
No, I'm all about the cooperation.
Oh, okay, sure. I heard it first. You're the witness.
So it's a 1 to 4 player game. The main characters are, of course, Snake, Cabby. Oh, God, why am my brain and...
Freezing.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Open it. It's there.
No.
It's not giving up.
Oh, my God. What is it? Maggie. I remembered it before I flipped the box.
And how long is the game, you said?
It takes about an hour to 2 hours to play. Okay. Now, this the rulebook itself you can download from Pendragon Games. So for those of you who like to have it on your phone or whatever, you can download it and have it to utilize the electronic version plus a hard version.
Oh, okay. I get to see it.
So, with the base game, let me make sure I don't... Yeah, he wants to get in. Alright, with the base game, you get standees.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Standees. Okay.
So, you do get standees for the base game. Now, in the expansions, which I do have and will see, you actually will have miniatures for all the
Of
characters.
course.
And you have counters for the barricades and different things that you may need, like cars, the glider. And if you didn't get the neoprene mat,
It's a board.
they do have a board which is a little bit smaller than the mat
Like
itself.
the board looks clear, of course, it's clearer.
But, you know, we have the neoprene mat. So, okay. So, the initial characters, Snake Plissken, Cabby, Brain, and Maggie. And then you have the prisoner bonus cards, and you have Romero, Slag, and the Duke. The Duke of New York. Now
Not complete without the Duke.
in this game we get the pieces to make the standees with, so that your cardboard figures stand up. But we also get wooden meeples for like all the Duke's people running around town. So we have different cards here. Now each character actually has their own set of cards. There are certain cards you take out from what I was reading at the very start of the game, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if they add back in throughout the game or how that works. But apparently all the cards have, I wonder if those are the ones that get taken out at the start. These might be the ones that come out at the start.
I don't know how to play this, so...
Because you got Cabby's Taxi, you got the diagram of the bridge for, you got the MAC-10 for Snake, and you got the revolver for Maggie. And then you got these suitcases. The suitcases. So the suitcases, I believe, are the ones that go
There should be
up
5
there.
case.
Yeah, well right now we have, you know, diagram of the bridge 1, 2, and 4. We haven't got everything yet.
It's all mixing?
Well, there's like different packs of cards here.
Oh, I thought that's what you have.
So each character has their own set of cards, telling what their actions and their moves are. Like butt whooping, take a breather, bulldoze, keep moving, fight, skirmish. Different things that each character can do, and if you notice that each one of the cards does have a different scene from the movie. And Brain's got, we need him, Duke. We need him, Duke. Don't stop,
So
sneak.
they really have the pictures from the movie itself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Then you got Cabby. And then Maggie's cards. So that's the first set of cards that we've opened. And let's see what the second set brings us. Okay, so this is the card for the president, and then you got 2 more suitcases, tape and the president's bracelets. And those go along with the ones that were over there, and we're just going to stick them with those right now. So
Car cards.
car cards. So you can get cars. Every time you move, you can take 1 willing hero without a card into your space. Okay, and what is the purple Manhattan? The island prison?
That would be 12 personal objective.
Okay, so we have
Cards.
purple,
6
we have
blue
blue.
and 6 purple.
Okay. So this is like if the president has been rescued by any hero or the top timer tile is red, you may complete a lone victory by escaping from New York on the raft. They're just personal objectives that you can try and reach. Personal objective: if the president has been rescued by any hero or the top timer tile is red, you may complete a lone victory if you have the fake tape. So, and there's a couple other different ones in there.
Item cards.
So we have items. We have an axe, fake tape, flare gun, strong antitoxin, night goggles, radio, spiked club, throwing stars, and trash can lid. And
Event cards.
surprise attack. Discard one random card. Careless noise. Dinner bell. Mobbed. That's the Duke. The show is on. Barred way, and you're a number 1. So you do get a couple of lines from the movies, and like with everything else, it's got actual scenes from the movies on the cards. I thought I slit that open. More brain cards. More of those cards. So we do have quick reference cards here. We have 2 more car cards. There are 4 more for President is Alive and the President is Dead. And then you get 1 more suitcase, which is the President's bracelet. You have some wanted ones here. You may complete a lone victory. I'm sure there's an explanation in the rule book for some of this stuff. What's these?
Let's see. That is.
Not triggered, not triggered, and triggered. Well, we'll figure that out as we go. We do have 2
That's
more for
weird.
explosion, and these are the event cards, right? Okay. And we have 2 more of the blue for personal objectives. And what's the green one again?
Item.
So we have crossbow in the items. And then, not sure, these action cards? Seems like there's more than 7. Maybe we got some in,
What's
oh,
the
New
flip
York
side?
Special action cards and action cards. So, and these 3 must be the New York Special ones.
These are the special action cards and the 7 New York action cards.
Okay. And then we have these ones, which look like
The
those
same,
ones. Did we get double copy? Oh, it's hard and regular. Okay. And then we have another set of brains here. Oh, well, that's not brain.
Item.
That's an item. President's finger. That's a snake card. Volley of shots for snake. Menace for snake. Well, maybe these aren't all snake. Nope. Looks like we got extra for each character. So for brain, we got You'll Never Find Him and Help the Cause. Cabby had Step on the Gas and Effective Pitch. Maggie had Reload and Intriguing Look. And then Snake had Volley of Shots and Menace. And then we just got the map tiles left, and then we can get into the stretch goals and expansions. So, okay, so that's your master clock. Okay, so master life clock, tracker status activated.
Those are timer tiles.
New York, okay. And this, I believe, is, I know it's, I saw them using a timer someplace. I just don't know where it's at. Yeah. Advance the event level token 1 space. I think that's the event level token right there. If the helicopter's not landed yet, you may move the heliport to any space. So it's different things that'll happen at different times in the tracker status. And then we have the hurry up. Immediately reveal this tile.
It's 1 hurry up, yeah, and then should be 3 red, that's what it says. Which is part of the timer. Yep. So 16 timer tiles.
Okay. And what is the blue and the yellow?
The blue is 1 World Trade Center tile, and the yellow is 1 library tile.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Hey, that's here in New York.
And then we had the red ones.
8 point of interest.
Okay, the gathering, the Duke's Camp, the arena, nothing here, the plane crash, the coffee shop, vagrants, and Romeo. Now these all go, I believe, on these red spots here. And the green
would be your Central Park tiles.
Ah, and I'm assuming this is Central Park. Okay. And then these are just the regular city blocks?
City tiles.
Okay. Now some of these things will show you, like, you'll get like a villain character, like one of the bad guys, the criminals. There's ones that are barricade. I'm not sure really what the NYC one is yet. I think that's the barricade symbol. And then obviously you have this, which corresponds with the what is it, the item cards. Cars and event, ammo, first aid. Heroes in this space ignore all damage received, and there's 3 of those. So it's a pretty, pretty good mixture of different things that can happen when you flip these tiles over. And I think what happens is, as you move into those areas, you draw one and you stick it down, and see how it forms the streets. So, okay, so that's the core. Shall we open up the special, the president character? Because with the Kickstarter, you could also get the president. Who wouldn't want the president? Along with the handcuff that is still dangling from one wrist.
This is the president.
Okay, we'll stick the president over there. Do you want to go into the stretch goal box first? Or you want to go into the small expansions?
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, let's do the United States Police Force expansion then. So, if I remember correctly, this is an extra expansion. Expansion introduces a game variant, the cop negotiation. In addition to their mission, the heroes must also resolve tasks given during the game by Hawk. God, people are going to hate me for that one because it's been a while since I've actually watched the movie. So you have the rules for adding the expansion in. Little 4-page. You have the basic character card, dashboard, whatever we want to call it. And with the police come a whole set of cards and apparently additional things. So you can get the charge extractor. You can now have a tracer that you can put into the suitcases. We do have extra cards. For Brain, he has We Go In. For Cabby, We Go In. Well, it's We Go In for all of them. They all have We Go In. And then you have these cards for the police department.
You got a lot of cards.
This game has a lot of cards. And just like we had the president in the last one, we do have extra miniatures in this one. And the main characters are a larger scale than the, I guess, the subordinate characters. But we do have police characters here.
And they're blue.
Which is funny because for Escape from New York, you would figure they would be in all black. Because their uniforms were all black.
I guess so, you can see it. Because they're so tiny. And then your map is black, so.
So this is the bands of New York. This is your Duke, your Romero, and your Slag. Once again, this is the 5th player expansion. This allows for 5 players. One person actually plays the bands of New York, which are the bad guys. And it shows you how to do it. It gives you a dashboard to do it with. Sorry. Gives you a dashboard to do it with. It gives you rings for the red rings for the bottom of your characters, and you have the 3 character miniatures in here that go along with the characters that you're going to be playing with. And if you guys are used to our videos, you're already seeing the 365-degree views of these miniatures right now.
The 360?
360, 365. It goes around a little bit further. Okay, so we do have cards for the Duke. And then we have these cards, which I'm not really sure. But I'm sure once we read the rules a little bit more, we will know exactly what these are for.
What's that? It's the mission cards.
Mission cards. Ah, because they would have their own missions, yes. And this is the hero set and the prisoner set. So this gives you, not only does it give you your Snake and Maggie and Brain and Cabby, but it'll actually give you your bad guys too. Alright, so it does give you little the colored toque bottoms that snap onto your characters, and it gives us 2 different types of. How many does it say in there?
Prisoners?
Yeah.
You have 40 prisoners.
Alright, and it looks like it's 2 different styles of prisoners.
Their poses?
Yep. Okay.
Nothing really special.
Just 2 different poses. And then you have Snake, and you have Cabby with the Molotov, and you have Brain, and you have Maggie. Maggie in the pose on the bridge where she's shooting at the Duke, because Brain is just blown up, and she's got nothing left to live for. Cabby throwing his Molotov.
Hey Eric, be careful. That could be some people may have not seen the movie yet.
Oh my god. Yes, I forgot I did get in trouble for, giving away things from a movie.
Centuries ago. Okay.
Alright. So, the final box is the stretch goals. Alright, so you do have stretch goal rule books, and there is one in English.
Poster?
You have a poster. Alright, so in this one they give you the bridge that they have to cross across. Okay. Oh, so they give you, okay. So they give you, somehow they go in there, but so that you can put all the expansions into the box. So you only have the 2 boxes once you have everything. Because it's got your 4 heroes, it's got your 3 from the gangs, and then it's got the president's miniature. It's got the briefcases, so when you find a briefcase, I guess you get to keep the briefcase. It's got the Gullwing glider, it's got a helicopter, it's got Cabby's cab, and then it's got some other cars. Okay. We do have dice in this one. Alright. We do have a few more city blocks, and then we have some purple ones here. Were there purple ones in the original one? I don't remember. We'll just stick those back in though. And let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I am going to bet that we've got to get to the English ones. Okay. So, your new English ones. The Strange Tomato, Special Sunglasses, and Retractable Spear. The Horror Tile Glossary, and the Trick or Treat District, and the Mist District. Different rules. We have more colored bottoms for the figures. We have ammo. And even these things you should be seeing 360-degree views of. What are the, I know we had these in the original. They were...
The cubes.
Yeah.
Plastic item cubes. This replaces the item cubes.
Okay.
This replaced them.
And then you have the barricades. More than enough barricades to play the whole game. And folks, that is the entire Kickstarter for Escape from New York.
That was nice.
And by now you've seen 360-degree views of all the miniatures that come with the game. Yeah.
Hey, that's a lot. There you go. There you go. In here, the president.
Mr. President. No. But now this just got released for my Kickstarter. I will go and assume that you're gonna be able to buy it from Pendragon Games soon. If you're interested, keep an eye on their website. As always, support your local gaming.
We support the Scar Games in Fayetteville, Georgia.
And Dan Wolf Games in Griffin, Georgia. Game on, everybody.
Game on.